Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B and I'm back with another General Collective Energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. So I hope you guys are having a blessed day on today. So you could be seeing like the angel number 226. Because I saw the angel number 226 a lot yesterday. Well, the number's 226. I don't know. Those numbers could be significant to somebody. Somebody could have been born, like on February the 26th, or something about February the 26th is significant. The 26th, we're in the year of 2026, so something about this year is significant. Before I get into these cards, because I did find some cards under my little thing up under here, so I know that these cards are relevant. So somebody, could have found something out. But let's go ahead and get into the cards before I get into what else I channel. But these are the two cards that I found. It's the main female card and it's the Great Fortune card. But this is giving me, like a trophy, It's giving me like the award goes to. So somebody could be winning something out here. Or somebody, somebody's just winning in life, But with this main female and this Great Fortune, it gives me, like you're the prize, Whether you're a feminine energy or masculine energy, you're the prize. You're the trophy. You're the reward, So, I don't know. But it makes sense why I found these cards, because I kept hearing virtuous woman. And so, at first I was like, what does that mean, But then it took me to Proverbs 31, which talks about the virtuous woman. And so, the definition of a virtuous woman, it says, a virtuous woman is widely recognized as a woman of high moral character, strength, and dignity. Historically and culturally, the concept is deeply rooted in religious texts, most notably the Proverbs 31 women in the Bible. But modern interpretations defined it simply as living a devoted, intentional life rooted in integrity and grace. She is a hard worker who manages her home effectively, which is exemplified by the Proverbs 31 passage, describing her managing businesses, real estate, and daily household needs. She speaks with wisdom, and faithful instruction is on her tongue. She extends grace and kindness to both her family and her community. She is fearless, viewing the future with confidence rather than anxiety, which is often tied to her faith or deeply held beliefs. She is charitable and intentional about helping the poor and those in need around her. Her inner disposition and moral standard matter more than external beauty or charm, allowing her to earn the respect of her family and community. So with that main female and that Great Fortune, with the award goes to you, somebody, could be earning something out here, or somebody, has earned the respect, Somebody, could have earned, her respect from a lot of people, or their respect from a lot of people. It's giving me, like somebody is the winner, you know what I mean? So I don't know what somebody or some people were trying to do, but I feel like in the end, somebody, wins pretty much. Today, being a virtuous woman does not mean being perfect. Instead, it is about making intentional, value-based decisions one step at a time. It involves balancing personal growth, caring for loved ones, and leading with grace. So I feel like that's who somebody is, And there could be people, that, could be recognizing somebody for being, the virtuous woman that they are. or there could be, you know, like somebody. But let's look into this angel number 226 really quick. It says angel number 226 tells you to have faith and trust that your material and monetary needs will be met. Maintain a positive attitude and outlook in regards to the monetary and financial aspects of your life, and give any fears and worries to the angels to heal and transform. Trust within that you are fully supported by the universe, the Most High God, and all will be taken care of as you live and serve your divine life purpose and soul mission. So it goes back to that card being the Great Fortune card. Listen to your intuition and guidance from the angels and be open to receiving assistance from unexpected sources and in unusual ways. Angel number 226 encourages you to be diplomatic and cooperative with others in order to set a positive example for them to learn from. And so somebody, you know, being in that virtuous woman energy, because it's not really a person, it's an ideal. You know what I mean? It's the character that somebody, you know, carries. You know, when somebody, you know, was outside of the home or inside of the home, you know. So I feel like somebody, you know, somebody definitely is being used as an example as well. So somebody needs to, you know, continue, you know, to be that great example that they're being used to be. It is a message that as you serve your life purpose and mission, you will reap the spiritual and emotional rewards of love, trust, and companionship, as well as manifesting positive abundance on all levels. Trust the angels to supply you with everything you need. But, you know, a virtuous woman, yes, they're a godly woman. You know what I mean? So they trust and believe in the Most High God, you know, God first, you know. So whoever, you know, this message is for, just know that you are being used as an example. So let's just hop in and see what's going on. Holy Spirit. Playing childish games came out in the reverse. So, I feel like with this coming out in the reverse, like people know not to play games with somebody. There could be somebody, you know, that, they could have tried, you know, like to play some type of childish games with somebody, you know, and like it didn't work. Maybe that's the person, you know, that could be realizing, you know, that, like, you know, like somebody, you know, was like, they're nowhere near like the rest, you know what I mean? Because, you know, like virtuous women, you know, the Proverbs 31 woman, you know, everybody, you know, isn't that woman, you know what I mean? They just don't have what it takes to be that woman, you know? And I feel like that, there is somebody, you know, that, they possibly, you know, could be realizing, you know, that, like, whoever, you know, like this message is going to resonate with, like, like you are the one in the two, you know what I mean? So, I feel like whoever, you know, could be trying to approach somebody, because that's what I feel like somebody's trying to do. They're trying to approach somebody. They know that they can't approach somebody playing childish games. They gotta be a grown up about it. There could be the father of somebody's child that could be involved, or it's not, because it came out in the reverse. But this is also too, like the father and the child, but it's in the reverse. So something about somebody, you know, that's not a child of God, or, you know, maybe there's some people, you know, that think that somebody's not a child of God. I don't know, but it's giving me don't play with a child of God. Point blank in the sentence in the period, you know. It's just like like the Most High God, you know, covering somebody, you know. I feel like when it comes to, you know, somebody, I feel like like they ain't about to play with somebody no more. Because somebody definitely, was playing childish games, but it didn't work. It didn't work on somebody. It's still not going to work on somebody. That's why somebody possibly, they could be waving a white flag like, that ain't going to work. But I really feel like that there is somebody, that sees somebody, in the way that, yeah, they're supposed to see somebody. Maybe they didn't see somebody, in that way before. So they could be, like awakening to who somebody is, Whoever this is, they could be going through, like a spiritual awakening. But something definitely is taking a toll on somebody. I feel like that there is somebody, that, like they didn't believe that somebody, was, like who they are, It's just like, like a small-minded person, So I say it all the time, like, when people, like are earth angels or, like they're seers or, whatever, like gift, what I mean? God-given gift that they have, people expect, certain things. People expect them to look certain ways. And so, yeah, I mean, you just, we can, walk down the street, full of a crowd of people, but we can't point out the angels. We can't point out, the seers. We can't point out, Yeah, it's just, but at the same time, it's also too, for our protection, because we have work to do, on this, this good green earth. And so with that being said, yeah, if people knew, who the earth angels were, who the chosen ones were, who the seers were, who, who those that are, doing the work of the Most High God, really were, yeah, then we would be easy targets. Yeah, somebody's not an easy target. So somebody, could have tried to target somebody. It could be, based off of them, like judging a book by its cover. And so they could have tried it, because that's what I just heard. Yeah, they tried it. Yeah, but it didn't work. So that could be taking a toll on somebody. Somebody's a single parent out here. Being a single parent, could be taking a toll on somebody. But like even, virtuous women, yeah. I mean, in the Bible, it talks about a husband. So I don't know. Something about a husband is significant. If somebody, is not married, maybe somebody, is about to, come across somebody, that they can spend a lifetime with. But, because maybe people looked at somebody, well, they're a single parent, so they can't be a virtuous woman. Who said that? Did they go to God and ask, well, can single women be, single parent women, can they be virtuous women? No, it's the character, you know what I mean? So with that being said, yeah, a single woman, still upholding their character, you know what I mean? Still being an example, But something definitely is taking a toll on somebody. I feel like one, it's a kid or some kids, you know what I mean? Or yeah, like somebody has it hard when it comes to taking care of some kids or a family. But I'm also picking up too, because there's a father and child on this card, and then a child and a mother on this card. So it's something about, like I don't know, something about somebody, the mother or father of somebody's child or children. That's taking a toll on somebody. So I don't know. Yeah, somebody done struck out. 3 strikes, you're out. So it could be taking a toll on somebody because they done struck out in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Yeah, because they possibly see somebody climbing the ladder to success and victory. Or climbing the wall. This is the wall to success and victory. So yeah. So somebody definitely could be seeing somebody, in a different energy, in a different light. And that could be, taking a toll on them. I feel like that somebody could have chosen somebody over somebody. And I feel like that's taking a toll on them as well. It's a lot of stuff taking a toll on somebody's home. Somebody definitely could want to reach out to somebody. It's somebody that has struck out. Still at the bottom of the deck. But in bowling, like strikes are good, Strikes mean, like you're winning. So yeah, somebody's winning out here. But it goes back to, the award goes to you, Somebody realizes that they shouldn't have tried to play some games with somebody. And it's taking a toll on them, the fact of what they have done. Somebody, there could be somebody else who could be trying to reach out to somebody as well. I feel like somebody, the other person that could be trying to reach out to somebody, they could be trying to start drama. So I feel like somebody just needs to be aware. Yeah, somebody's being told to keep it together. Hmm. So yeah, don't spaz out, don't stoop to their level. But there could be, yeah, because somebody could be trying to reach out to somebody and be like, oh, me and him or me and her are together. But I feel like yeah, like, what does that got to do, with the price of tea in China? Like, who cares? You know what I mean? So somebody could be about to reach out to somebody, and yeah, like somebody really doesn't care about what somebody's about to say. It could be a family member because we got the genes card. Somebody definitely is being told, to yeah, like keep their legs closed, their zipper zipped. Somebody could be abstinent or celibate. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But yeah, there's a family member. So something about a family member. Somebody definitely could be trying to keep quiet about something, or there is somebody that it's giving me telephone game. So yeah, like somebody tells somebody something, and then that person tells somebody else something, and that person tells somebody else something, and then like there's somebody that could reach out to somebody, and be like, oh, but don't tell nobody else. Yeah, no. Something about like somebody trying to keep something like hidden, or keep something quiet, or somebody wants somebody to keep what I mean, something quiet. But I feel like too, when it comes to like whatever is about to take place, I feel like somebody is being told to stay quiet about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody's family, what I mean, could be taking a toll on them, or something about something going on in somebody's family. Yeah, it's a secret. It's a secret. Somebody's name could be Victoria. Mm-hmm. Somebody could like to wear Victoria's Secret, but something about Victoria's Secret, but something is secret. Somebody wants a secret to stay a secret, but I feel like like somebody has already told a bunch of people whatever this is. I'm also picking up too if somebody does get into like a relationship, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Or whatever somebody's about to receive, keep it to yourself. But we did talk about it's time for somebody to receive the message yesterday. So mm-hmm. Somebody definitely could be about to receive some information. So I feel like somebody's just being told to keep it to themselves. Mm-hmm. It says, in your journey, there will be times when you feel lost, confused, lonely, and angry. These are times of transition. You won't feel those emotions forever. You are transitioning to a better, stronger version of yourself. Shed away those unneeded layers and keep growing. So So somebody's shedding some unneeded layers. So this could be, like people, places, things, like don't serve their highest good. So that they can continue, to keep growing. So somebody has outgrown some stuff. So whatever is about to take place, somebody has already outgrown it. Somebody has outgrown people. Somebody has outgrown gossip. Somebody has outgrown people that like to play childish, immature games. Somebody has outgrown some stuff. So with that being said, continue to shed those unneeded layers and keep growing. And don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. So it is necessary to experience the difficult times. That's when you will grow the most. There is always light at the end of a dark tunnel. So if somebody is going through some type of difficult time right now, I feel like it's building character. You know what I mean? I feel like every time like somebody has gone through a difficult situation, or had to face obstacles and challenges, somebody they overcame them, but at the same time it built character. So going back to the virtuous woman, so being a single parent, it built character. You know what I mean? It showed somebody how to go get it, regardless of who's around. Like somebody loses a job, so somebody basically realizes that if that job was for them, they wouldn't have lost it. So yes, it makes somebody want to get a bigger and better job, or wants make somebody want to go for bigger and better. Whatever's going on, somebody just needs to know that there is always light at the end of a dark tunnel. So the light The light, yeah, that's the Most High God. You know what I mean? So regardless, yeah, like if it's dark in the tunnel, yeah, the Most High God is still going to shed light so that somebody can get out of something. So that could be what's going on as well. Or somebody, has shed some light on some stuff, and now somebody wants out. So there could be somebody or some people that know that somebody, knows some stuff, and they don't want to have no parts of it, or I don't know. There's also somebody that, yeah, like they feel like that their world has been turned upside down because of somebody. And it could be because, yeah, like whoever that person is, they're the one, yeah, the telephone game. So yeah, they tell people, you know what I mean, what's going on. This could be in their household, you know what I mean? This, yeah, in their private life, something about that is significant. I don't know. Somebody, yeah, feels like that, yeah, like their whole world, was turned upside down. Or that's what's about to take place for somebody. I feel like somebody, yeah, is about to learn a lesson about, yeah, like what talking too much gets them. It says, you're going to be celebrating something very special soon. You'll be so full of joy and happiness, it will almost seem out of this world how suddenly it all happens for you. Be ready for it. Expect it. It's happening. Yeah, but with this, yeah, keep your lips zipped. Yeah, whatever's about to happen. Yeah, somebody's just being told to, yeah, keep your lips zipped. Don't tell nobody. But I feel like that there is somebody, that, yeah, like they want to tell somebody something, or somebody, could have already told somebody something, and so the person, like, so somebody could have told, some people something and then told one person something. Somebody could be finding out, that, yeah, like those people spread the information, not that one person. Somebody, could be realizing, who they can trust, and it could just be, yeah, that one person, not those people. Something about, yeah, somebody's family. Yeah, you could be saying 1122. This talks about a great shift. So there's a great shift that's about to take place. Somebody is going through a transformation. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be spiritually awakening. Somebody is manifesting out here. Manifesting unity, or manifesting, yeah, something's coming together. Something's coming to full circle. Somebody's just being told to stay in alignment. Yeah. It says, first acknowledge the positive changes unfolding as a result of your hard work. Then open your mind to new possibilities and allow yourself to explore new avenues. Many positive shifts are on the horizon. The world around you is aligning with your intentions, supporting your growth and dreams. I'm also picking up too that, yeah, there is somebody, that, yeah, like they don't tell people their business, and it could be because, yeah, they've learned a lesson about telling people their business, Somebody, has learned lessons when it comes, to, yeah, people that they can trust versus people that they can't trust, So it's something about, yeah, somebody, shedding unneeded layers. Maybe somebody, has shedded unneeded layers, you know what I mean? And somebody, could be like, well, what else do I need to do? I feel like it's some more people, you know what I mean? So it could be, yeah, like family members, you know what I mean? So even though they're family members, don't mean, you know what I mean, that, like, yeah, like they have your best interest at heart. It don't mean that, yeah, like you don't outgrow them, yeah, you outgrow them. It says, every situation in life is temporary. So when life is good, make sure you enjoy and receive it fully. When life is not so good, remember that it will not last forever and better days are on the way. Yep. The past is behind you now. So drop the fears and doubts. Even though you may feel a little uncomfortable at the moment and slightly anxious over what is coming next, you are being urged to bring yourself back to the present moment. Your recent prayers have been heard and are currently being worked on. Yep. Your time is coming. Everything is coming together for you, but you must meet the universe, the Most High God, halfway. Hold only a bright and happy vision of yourself with successful outcomes and don't allow your fears or insecurities to stand in your way. Somebody could be a master number 11 or a master number 22. It says, if you are feeling stuck in any area of your life, whether it is in a relationship, a job, or just a situation, ask yourself, what is stopping me from leaving? Yes, leaving is scary, but sometimes it is the right step to take. Be brave. We are right beside you. So I feel like with this card coming out, it's giving me, like somebody being asked to take a leap of faith out here. The past is behind you, so drop the fears and doubts. But I feel like, with this great shift, somebody definitely is being told, to, take a leap of faith. Because going back to this card, it says, everything is coming together for you, but you must meet the universe, the Most High God, halfway. So it's giving me, like, it's already here. The door is already open. Are you going to step through the door? Or are you just going to stand there and look at the door? Like, is this for me? I feel like whatever's about to happen, it could feel like, like it's too good to be true, but it's not. God can do all things, Excuse me, y'all. Somebody just needs to know that they are safe. They are protected. The worst is behind you, and you are ready to move beyond the challenges that were set for you. Lessons have been learned, and it is safe for you to trust your path. And when going through tough times, it is important to remember that nothing up to this point has defeated you. You've overcome challenges before. Be kinder to yourself and be thankful for all that you already have. So whatever those unneeded layers, that somebody needs to shed, I feel like this is the time. So I feel like somebody's being told, to like go within, and figure those unneeded layers out. But at the same time, it's the great shift. I feel like something is about to happen, unexpectedly. So I feel like that somebody needs to go ahead and get in that mode, when it comes to taking action and doing what they need to do to shed those unneeded layers. Somebody definitely could have put a fork in something. Somebody's done, put a fork in it, it's done. So I don't know. That could be what's taking a toll on somebody. Somebody eats a lot of sweets. So something about like somebody could have diabetes or something, could be going on with somebody's health. But something about like somebody, ate the wrong information. That's also too what's taking a toll on somebody. And it has something to do with some beef. Why don't you chill with some beef and get some chicken instead? So what's taking a toll on somebody is some beef. Be aware of like what you're eating, but we already know that because it's a whole lot of stuff going on with the foods. But but it's something about well done steak. Somebody could like their steak well done, but something about well done. So like good job. So something about like somebody doing a good job. It could be a good job with handling some like some drama. Handling their problems. Somebody doing a good job at handling business. I feel like that with this card coming out, it's giving me like somebody mad because somebody's handling business. But be aware of somebody trying to reach out to somebody, trying to play on somebody's top, trying to spin the narrative. Spin the truth. Or somebody knows that they shouldn't have. Somebody crossed somebody. But this is also too, like somebody passing away. So that could be, what could be taking a toll on somebody. Somebody passing away. Somebody, could be grieving, or maybe somebody could be about to. But somebody, yeah, somebody crossed somebody. It could be somebody, that was sent to be a blessing. Ooh. Because I heard, yeah, either a blessing or a curse. So somebody, was sent to be a blessing. You know what I mean? But yeah, like they could have crossed somebody. They could have done something to somebody. And yeah, so yeah, basically it turned into a curse. Uh-huh. Somebody could pass away on a boat. But yeah, this is the follower of Jesus, lover of God card. And this is, yeah, like the boat. When Peter and all them was on the boat. So something about, yeah, faith. Uh-huh. Because, yeah, we talk about it, all the time. How Peter, when the storm came, yeah, the boat was, feeling like it was about to tip over and things of that nature. Instead of Peter using the power within himself, you know what I mean, to command the power, the storm to cease. Yeah, the Peter went to wake up Jesus, and Jesus woke up like, what you waking me up for? And Jesus is like, basically, we're gonna die. And Jesus is like, we are not gonna die. And basically, Jesus was like, Peter, why didn't you just tell the storm to stop? Like, what's wrong with you? And Peter, was like, well, I didn't know. And yeah, Jesus was like, oh, Peter, you little faith, like, come on. So yeah, it's something about, yeah, like somebody's faith and somebody's power, the power of God, the Holy Spirit, within you. Yeah, it's the God in you. Yeah. So regardless of what people, could be saying, because I feel like there's some stuff that people have been saying, they should have watched what they said. But at the same time, yeah, regardless of what somebody or people have said or are saying, somebody's proving some people wrong out here. Yeah. Somebody's protected. Yeah, this is Jesus's protection. This is like, yeah, the blood of Jesus. Somebody's protected by the blood of Jesus. Yeah, buddy. It's also giving me too, yeah, like how somebody prays, you know what I mean? So however somebody prays, yeah, going back to that card, your prayers were heard. So it's something about, yeah, like somebody's prayers are powerful. Uh-huh. There are some people that, yeah, they crossed the wrong one. Yep. Ella, under my umbrella. Yeah. Be aware of somebody that crossed somebody, yeah, like wanting to try to come in, and yeah, like stand back underneath somebody's umbrella of protection. Uh-huh. Something about somebody's cousin is significant. Somebody could be in a gang. Somebody's scared, though. Somebody, could be scared, to reach out. Somebody, could be scared for somebody, to, yeah, like say something. Or they could be scared to say something. Backpack. Yeah, somebody's on their spiritual journey. With the lover of Jesus, follower of God, with the follower of God, umbrella protection. Yeah, and this is the journey card. So yeah, somebody definitely is on their divine journey. Somebody is a divine being out here. Yeah. Something is in somebody's backpack, or something is in somebody's bag. So I don't know. Ooh. Something about, yeah, somebody packing a bag. Somebody could be traveling. Somebody could be moving. Or something, yeah. Somebody could be about to get out. Have to get out of a home. Something about the Cubs. What is the Cubs? Chicago? Is that Chicago? I don't know. Something about the Cubs. Somebody could like to play baseball, football. Somebody could like to watch sports. Somebody could be a sports player. Mm-hmm. We got the star card at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, somebody's healing out here. Somebody definitely could be on their healing journey, Somebody, could be a star celebrity. Somebody could be well known. Somebody, could need to go to the doctor, or somebody is a doctor. Somebody could be a nurse. Somebody could be a therapist, a counselor. Somebody, could be a content creator. Somebody definitely, could be into spirituality. Somebody definitely is a spiritual being out here. Uh-huh. Ooh. But yeah, this is like religion and spirituality. So something about, some religious people. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel like somebody is gonna have a dream. And I feel like like somebody's dream is gonna reveal something to them. Or somebody, could be having dreams and visions. Somebody's child or children, could have dreams and visions. But I feel like that there is some type of dream that's about to come true. So it could be, like somebody, is asleep and they have a dream, and like that dream, like turns into, like reality. Or there's people that are mad because, like somebody's turning their dreams into reality. So it could be people that slept on somebody's dreams, you know what I mean? Slept on, whatever somebody, is trying to accomplish or even have already accomplished, But it's something about, like somebody sleeping with somebody. So somebody could be trying, they want somebody not to speak on something out here. Uh-huh. But I feel like something has already been spoken on. Something has already been, Like, what's the secret? Oh, there's people that are trying to find out, somebody's secret. It could be somebody's success secret, It could be success secrets. It could be, how somebody, is protected, I feel like that it ain't no secret. Or people could, be, like, people are trying to figure out, what's the secret behind, somebody, being a single parent, or, somebody, taking on a whole household, by themselves, and still standing, and somebody else, they can't even take care of, one kid, and somebody, could have 5 kids, 2 jobs, their kids could play sports, they still gotta, pamper themselves, show themselves self-care and things of that nature, There's some people that are trying to figure out what's the secret, but it's not no secret. It's not no secret, Like when you decide, to give your life over, to Christ, when you decide, to, say, bye to the old, and become, a new version of yourself, that's the secret. If that's what people are trying to figure out. There's some people that are trying to figure out, like how somebody does it, how somebody, somebody doesn't look like what they have been through, and somebody definitely, they make their life look easy, but somebody's life is nowhere near easy. But when you got God on your side, when you following Jesus, it is easy, or let me not say it is easy, because it's not easy, because people are always targeting those people, but it makes it easier. When you have faith, and you put in the work, things turn out, the way that like they're supposed to turn out. Going back to somebody being, in a dark tunnel, but God always sheds light. So just keep going. So somebody trusting the unknown. I ain't gonna tell all somebody's secrets, but there's people that are speculating, talking, oh, they're able to pay those bills because they do strange things for change. Oh, they able to pay those bills because they're sleeping with the boss. Oh, they're sleeping with the whole community or whatever have you. But they slept on, I feel like that they slept on too what somebody said, because somebody didn't already shed light, somebody didn't already, like, because it's not a secret. So people, could have asked somebody like, how do you take care of your kids and go to work and do this and do that, and somebody's like, well, because it's me and God and my spiritual team, and we a big team, we get her done, people's like, ain't no way, because I done prayed, you know, and I'm still stuck. Yeah, but what are your intentions behind the prayers? You know, what are, yeah, is it because you really have love? You know what I mean? You're really, you know what I mean? You're really about what you be talking about? Nope. People, yeah, they just want blessings, but they don't want to, you know, they don't want to do what it takes to be blessed. You know, these are the jealous and envious people. Yeah. I don't know. Somebody could have a heart attack. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have a heart attack in their sleep. So, but some, yeah, heartbreaking news. There could be some heartbreaking news that somebody could be about to, yeah, find out. But there are people that are definitely, yeah, they're trying to cause heartbreak. Yeah. Yeah, somebody didn't take something serious out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to affect somebody's sleep. Somebody, you know, could be trying to do stuff to affect somebody's, like, heart, you know? But it's something about, yeah, like somebody's health. When I split the deck, we got you will witness their karma. So, ooh. Yeah. There's people that definitely, yeah, they talk about somebody behind their back. Ooh. We got unexplained freak accident. So there could be some type of unexplained freak accident that could take place. Or somebody, you know, yeah, they could be trying to cause somebody an unexplained freak accident. But with this cross and this unexplained freak accident, something is going to happen. And yeah, it's there, whatever's going to happen, yeah, like nobody's going to be able to explain what happened. So it's giving me, yeah, like the only way that, yeah, this could happen if it's, yeah, was God's doing, you know. But this is also too, yeah, like, you know, whatever people could be trying to do to somebody, you know, like, yeah, like trying to affect somebody's sleep or trying to affect somebody's heart. Yeah, whatever they're trying to do, yeah, it's only God, you know what I mean, that, yeah, like can protect somebody. It's only, yeah, Jesus that can protect somebody, you know what I mean, or, yeah, like can stop whatever this is. So I don't know, but I feel like that, yeah, there is an unexplained freak accident that could happen. Yeah, this is like somebody sitting in their kitchen, you know. Let me stop. If somebody is trying to cause somebody an unexplained freak accident, somebody's protected. Yep. I feel like there is some people that, yeah, they not gonna play no games with somebody no more. Is what I feel like. Yeah, there's some people that thought it was a game. They thought something was a game. It's giving me, yeah, life. You know, people taking life for granted, you know, until something happens. Somebody's being haunted out here. Or something about, yeah, some dark entities. So I don't know. Somebody, you know, yeah, could have tried to conjure up some dark entities, you know. And they definitely, yeah, were bringing offerings. And I feel like whoever that's for, yeah, the offerings weren't accepted. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be having like unexplained body pain and numbness. Somebody could have unexplained body pain and numbness. It could be like in their hands or in their feet. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody's health. So I don't know. But we got root work at the bottom of the deck. So somebody could be doing some root work. Somebody's mask is falling off. Y'all see how that person's mask is falling off? Somebody, you know, could be trying to seek somebody to help them with a protection spell. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be remote viewing somebody. Or somebody, you know, could be trying to look into somebody's life with their mind. A mind reader. Or somebody's scared because yeah, like somebody, yeah, could be picking up, on, yeah, like what some people, like are throwing down. But somebody definitely, yeah, somebody spiritually trespassing out here, or they have spiritually trespassed. Yeah, somebody definitely is. They're trying to play with somebody. They're trying to cause somebody to, yeah, to have sleep disturbances and things. But whoever it is that they, yeah, were trying to play with, yeah, they were sleeping on, yeah, somebody. They were sleeping on, yeah, somebody's protection. They were sleeping, yeah, but they've been trying to figure out, yeah, somebody's the secret to something. Yeah. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, they want somebody to lose sleep. They want somebody to also, yeah, miss out on some type of opportunity as well. But somebody could be mad because, yeah, like somebody ain't losing no sleep. And the fact of the matter is, yeah, somebody ain't about to lose out on no opportunity as well. Somebody definitely, yeah, somebody wants somebody to lose out on, like some type of love situation. Somebody doesn't want somebody to have love. Somebody doesn't want somebody to have peace, sleep. Ooh. But yeah, whatever they have been doing is taking a toll on them. So if it is somebody, yeah, conjuring up, the dead deities or whatever, yeah, it's taking a toll on them. Yep. We got amethyst, the color purple. You told Harpo to beat me. I don't know. Somebody has unexplained body pain and numbness. Something about, yeah, somebody getting beat in their home. It could be a child. It could be an adult. It says psychic protection controls spiritual energies while dreaming and can help with insomnia and nightmares. Yeah, somebody's hating on somebody's body image. So this is somebody that, yeah, that's the one that I was picking up on. That be, eating a lot of sweets and this, that, and the third, So somebody, could, yeah, somebody could have an exercise routine, somebody, could, like go to the gym, somebody, yeah, they get adequate sleep, It's something about, yeah, whatever these people are trying to, yeah, it's alignment, staying in alignment, mind, body, and spirit. They're trying to figure out the secret. The secret is, yeah, loving yourself. The secret is taking care of your body, getting sleep, drinking water. All the stuff that, yeah, somebody can't do. Or somebody ain't doing. They can do, but they ain't doing. They're doing the opposite. Yeah, somebody's the opposite of somebody. Oh, it's a wannabe. I heard she thought I would kiss her ass. She must ain't took her meds. Ooh. So somebody needs to take some medicine out here. But we got blackmail at the bottom of the deck. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to dig up some dirt on somebody. They could be trying to yeah, like use it later. This is giving me, yeah, big backfire energy. But there goes, yeah, somebody's spiritual team. Yeah, somebody definitely needs to know that their spiritual team, yeah, has their back. Somebody's being told to tap into their intuition because you already know who this person is. This person could be part of the LGBTQ community because if y'all see, it's a rainbow. But this is also somebody that, yeah, they can see that you're happy. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is for you. Yeah, this could be a business rival. It's somebody that can't stand to see somebody's grind and hustle. It's somebody that definitely, yeah, it's somebody that, like, somebody knows. It's somebody, that has been in somebody's home. It's somebody, that, yeah, it could be somebody that, like, somebody doesn't talk to anymore, And so they're mad. Yeah. Yeah, spying on you is a part of, yeah, their daily routine. Somebody doesn't want somebody to know either. But I feel like, yeah, because somebody's spiritual team then came out. This is like, yeah, somebody don't need to know. Maybe, yeah, something was hidden from somebody for somebody's protection. Because this is like, yeah, if somebody, knew, then yeah, like somebody, would have responded in the way, you know what I mean, to where, yeah, like they would miss out, you know what I mean? Somebody could be wanting to get somebody in a certain type of energy so somebody can make themselves miss out or lose out on the opportunity. Yeah, return to sender backfired on them. It's a lot of eyes out here. So there definitely could be a lot of eyes that are watching somebody. But I feel like that there is somebody that could be, because of what they said, it could have caused a people, you know what I mean, to want to, go see who somebody is or what somebody's about. I'm also picking up too some people recruited some people, you know what I mean, to help them. Return to sender backfired on all these people. Yeah, these are people that, they talk about somebody behind their back. These are energy vampires. Just trying to siphon off of somebody's energy. But they can't, they can't get what they want. If somebody's mad because, they can't get what they want. But whatever they have been doing, it's taking a toll on them. Whoever this is. Yeah, somebody's stuck. Because I just seen this card. Somebody could be stuck in a commitment. Somebody, could be trying to, like do some type of binding spell on somebody. But something about, somebody's prayers. Ooh. This is like somebody, saying that, like, I bind you in the name of Jesus, And then, like somebody's like, oh, they just cursed me. What? But you doing root work, you doing witchcraft voodoo, ain't you? Yeah, nah, come on now. But yeah, The Craft. The Craft. Y'all know the movie The Craft? Oh, okay. We got a Virgo. So you could be a Virgo and have Virgo in your chart, or there's a Virgo involved. Pisces. There could be a Pisces that could want to communicate with somebody. Scorpio. Somebody's under investigation. Or somebody, they've been investigating somebody, been trying to dig up dirt on somebody. We got a Leo. Cancer. Somebody could be a Cancer, Leo, Cusper. We got an older man, so there's an older man involved. There's somebody that has passed away that definitely is protecting somebody. This could be, like a high-ranking ancestor. I'm also picking up too that somebody definitely, they could have used like some type of graveyard dirt, cemetery dirt, and the dirt that they used, the person that passed away and the dirt that they're using, they ain't happy. This could be, like a, like a family member that passed away. So whoever this is, they're somebody's ancestor. They could be whoever this is, his ancestor. They're turning over in their grave. We got a Taurus. We got a Cancer. So heavy water. Something about a GUN is significant. Heavy Leo. Heavy Taurus. We got an Aries. Sagittarius. Libra. We got an aunt. And we got a Libra. Yeah, somebody feels stuck out here. It could be in a commitment, or somebody, yeah, like somebody crossed somebody. This is somebody could have been in a commitment with. But something about, yeah, somebody doing a binding spell. So there could be a binding spell that could be taking a toll on somebody. But it's giving me, yeah, like prayers. Somebody's spiritual team came out. So something about, yeah, like somebody praying. So somebody's prayers were heard. Whatever somebody, has prayed for, somebody needs to know that their prayers were heard. This could be like somebody, like praying and telling their spiritual team, like, yeah, can you do something about these people? You know what I mean? And somebody's spiritual team was like, oh, say less. We've been waiting. We've been waiting for you to reach out. Yeah, somebody's spiritual team, could have been waiting for them to reach out. Well, I feel like somebody done reached out. So yeah. But somebody could be wanting to reach out to somebody. Somebody could be scared. Somebody feels like that their back is against the wall. Somebody could be dealing with some type of depression. Somebody, could have some type of phobia. Somebody could be paranoid. PTSD. Somebody could have PTSD. And then we have merit making. Goodness, humaneness, morality. Yeah, this is giving me, yeah, like good job. So something about, yeah, somebody receiving a good job, or somebody getting a good job. So I don't know, or somebody could have a good job. But something's in somebody's backpack. Something's in somebody's bag, or somebody thinks that they have something in the bag. For somebody, yeah, somebody could be wanting to just sleep with somebody. And I feel like they gonna get their little feelings hurt. But it's also too, yeah, like somebody done slept with somebody, and somebody could be about to receive some heartbreaking news. We got a bully. So somebody's a bully out here. Somebody, yeah, they want to embarrass somebody, or yeah, it's something about, yeah, some gossip going around. People pointing the finger at somebody. Somebody's unwilling to let something go out here. Or they're unwilling to let somebody go. Ooh, we got homeless. So I did pick up on, yeah, like somebody getting out. Somebody getting put out. So I don't know. Somebody, could be homeless. Somebody, yeah, looking for some type of donation. Somebody could be 53 years old. But something definitely is taking a toll. That's all I keep hearing. It's taking a toll. So there's some stuff that's taking a toll. Yeah, it could be a friendship. Or it could be, yeah, like a group of people. I feel like too that there is somebody, that, yeah, like they were protecting a group of people. There could be a group of people that could want to reach out to somebody. But yeah, something about, yeah, somebody failed to work as a team. Or somebody's team failed them. Somebody could feel like a castaway. Something about poor network or poor networking. Somebody feels alone out here. And then we got confinement. Somebody could receive a phone call from somebody that's locked up. Or somebody, yeah, they just feel captive. They just feel unfree. They feel stuck. Yeah. They're stressed out. Somebody, could be having headaches. Somebody, yeah, is lack of sleep, has lack of sleep. Yeah, and then we have family. Something about, yeah, somebody's stressed out when it comes to their family. Somebody could receive some heartbreaking news and it has something to do with it, with their family or a family member. Yeah, conflict. Conflict of interest is what I just heard. There is some type of conflict that could take place and it could end in, yeah, like some heartbreaking, yeah, some heartbreaking news, or yeah, somebody's gonna receive some heartbreaking news out here. So I don't know, because then we got blessing. So somebody is about to receive a blessing. Or somebody's scared that somebody, yeah, is going to receive a blessing out here. Yeah. Then we have the ritual card, but it came out in the reverse. So there is some type of magic that reversed. Or yeah, somebody, was doing some type of ritual. Yeah, it reversed. But it goes back to, yeah, somebody, bringing offerings. Yeah, it wasn't accepted. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to figure out, yeah, like somebody's schedule, Somebody definitely, yeah, has been trying to figure out some stuff. Somebody's been trying to figure out, yeah, like somebody's plan. Or somebody could reach out to somebody to reveal a plan. Somebody done organize something out here. Somebody's scared for somebody to find out something. They have something to do with a plan. But something about, yeah, like somebody, yeah, like organize something. There could be somebody that could be locked up, you know what I mean? And yeah, like they could have organized something, you know what I mean, to happen on the outside, if that makes any sense. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, somebody's having nightmares, or somebody's worst nightmare is about to come true. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be suffering, or they feel like that they're suffering out here. But somebody also, yeah, was persecuted. Something about, yeah, organized crime. Somebody could be a part of an organized crime or organized group. Something about, yeah, a gang. Uh-huh. But yeah, somebody, yeah, somebody ain't losing no sleep, but somebody else, yeah, is having nightmares. Somebody definitely, y'all see those monsters? Somebody's being haunted. It's by whatever they conjured up. Yeah. And the fact of the matter is, yeah, the person that they're targeting, or the person that they're trying to bully, or the person, that, yeah, like they're trying to figure out their success secrets, they're trying to dig up dirt on somebody, yeah, they're focused on self-love. Somebody's on their self-love tour. People trying to cause somebody heartbreak, but yeah, like somebody's on their self-love tour, so don't nobody care about that. There's some type of spell that has been broken out here. Or there's some type of curse. This could be a generational curse that has been broken, or yeah, some type of curse has been broken. But there are people that, yeah, they're trying to figure out, yeah, how somebody does what they do. How somebody, yeah, is, it's the God in you. That's all I can say. Yeah, when they tell you how it happened, when they ask you how it happened, just tell them God works. But I feel like you ain't gonna have to tell them, because yeah, it's about to be shown. Because there's an unexplained freak accident that's about to take place. And so going back to that bully card, so yeah, there's bullies, you know what I mean, that yeah, like could be pointing the finger at the innocent person, like, oh, they did it. Nah, because somebody wasn't around, or you know what I mean, yeah, like somebody was minding their own business, standing in their place, running their race, yeah, when something happened. So yeah, people could be, yeah, like scared, because yeah, they could be realizing that, yeah, like prayer does work, God is real, life is real, because that's what I'm picking up. Yeah, People could have looked at somebody like that they're the villain, that they're the bad guy. Yeah. Or people, yeah, we're trying to make somebody, going around saying that somebody's this, somebody's that. They're the villain, they're the bad guy. Yeah. But we know, how it ends in the villain in every story. So, yeah. Somebody's life is uncontrollable out here. Ooh. Somebody is about to reach out to somebody. It's somebody that's dependent on others for everything. So it's somebody, that, they need other people to survive, pretty much. Ooh. And then we have high spiritual rank. So whoever I'm talking to, you could have a high spiritual rank. So it goes back to, your prayers were heard. You know what I mean? Yeah, your prayers are powerful. Yeah. Somebody, could realize that somebody has a high spiritual rank. But I'm also picking up, too, going back to when I picked up, like, when I kept saying somebody could be in a gang. So, like, somebody, could be in a gang, and they feel like that they have, like, high ranking in the gang. But, yeah, that don't overpower, somebody having a high spiritual rank. Yeah. But be aware, because there is somebody that, like, is scheming and plotting. Or somebody, they've been scheming and plotting. Going back to, that schedule card, it's a fake divine feminine to fake divine masculine. Yeah. Whoever this is, they haven't changed at all. They're lying. So yeah. With the playing childish games coming out in the reverse, this is somebody, that, they still play childish games. They haven't changed. They're lying. But it's also, too, giving me, somebody, or people talking about somebody else. So, like, the divine feminine, divine masculine, saying that they haven't changed at all. Why? Because they eat cookies. Why? Because, they're around, people, you know what I mean, that aren't good people. But, the whole point of divine beings being divine beings is that, they get to carry the light, and they get to, bring light into the darkness, to illuminate the darkness, bring the dark to the light. So, just like Jesus, Jesus was not in the suburbs, and I'm just using this, as an example, because when I look at the Bible, I feel like that, like, the valley, you know what I mean? That's like the hood, and like the on top of the mountain, that's the suburbs. Jesus was in the valley most of the time, you know what I mean? Jesus was not where the rich people was. Jesus was not, you know what I mean? Where, they eat filet mignon and, they drink the finest of wines. Nah. So it's something about, people looking at somebody, you know what I mean, because they're around certain people, or they're doing, you know what I mean, being in certain places, but it don't make somebody not be a child of God. When God gives us our purposes, you know what I mean? Yeah. We don't hand out memos. We don't hand out flyers. Yeah, my purpose is to do this. My purpose is to do that. Nah. Somebody's home could be being foreclosed on. Yeah. But there is somebody that possibly, they could be wanting to reach out to somebody. And they're going to act like like they've changed, but they ain't changed. They lying. But I feel like whoever this is, they can't fool somebody, because, somebody's in tune with their feelings, their thoughts, and their behaviors. This could be somebody, that, was talking about somebody behind their back, saying that they're, trying to win somebody back. The fact of the matter is, whoever this is, it would be in their best interest to not communicate with somebody or try to win somebody back. But since that's what's on their mind, you know what I mean, and on top of, like them scheming and plotting, so they think it's a game, but it's not a game. They're about to, receive some karma, and you will witness their karma. Whoever this is, they're already in their darkest hour. So with that being said, yeah, whoever this is somebody, yeah, they're in their darkest hour. So yeah, and we going back to, yeah, the light at the end of the tunnel. So you could be the light. So whoever this person is, they want to they want you to shed some light onto them, or yeah, like they want you to, you know what I mean? I don't know what they want you to do, but yeah, they ain't got to worry about what they want you to do. They need to be worrying about, yeah, your spiritual team, and yeah, all the stuff that they conjured up. Yeah, whoever this is, yeah, they're going through a family tragedy. So whoever this is, they could want to tell somebody the truth. So we got a toxic feminine, so there's a toxic feminine involved. So this could be the fake divine feminine, the fake divine masculine, or there's a fake divine feminine, fake divine masculine out here, but also, yeah, a toxic feminine. This could be whose life is uncontrollable. They're dependent on people for everything. It's something about, yeah, like somebody, yeah, people pointing the finger at the wrong person. This is somebody that definitely, yeah, could be causing problems with somebody's love connection. But it's giving me, yeah, like whoever this is, whoever it is, no matter who it is, yeah, like their life is uncontrollable. They can't control their own lives, but they're trying to, yeah, disrupt somebody else's life. You know what I mean? They're trying to destroy somebody else's life. They could be, yeah, like trying to stop somebody, yeah, from receiving a blessing. But there is somebody that could be trying to win somebody back. But it's because they know that somebody is the blessing. Yeah, somebody's the prize, the blessing, the birthday. Yeah, we did the message the other day. Something about somebody's birthday is significant. Yeah. But there is somebody that, yeah, they're fishing for information. They're fishing for information about somebody. Yeah, going back to, yeah, that blackmail. Somebody, yeah, they're trying to dig up dirt to get, yeah, like, to get some information to use against somebody. But yeah, that digging up dirt, yeah, that's like somebody, going to the cemetery, getting dirt, doing witchcraft, rituals, voodoo, whatever they do. And yeah, it backfires. That's why somebody definitely, yeah, could be in their darkest hour. Then we got a divine masculine, so there's a divine masculine that's involved. There could be a fake divine feminine or a fake divine masculine that could be fishing for information, you know what I mean, about, yeah, who somebody's divine counterpart is. They could be fishing for information like who somebody's family member is, where somebody goes. Yeah, going back to that schedule. We got a Cancer, so you could be a Cancer, have Cancer in your chart, or there's a Cancer involved. Yeah, somebody definitely is like a Cancer. They just won't go away. Somebody, could have Cancer. So that could be, yeah, somebody going through a family tragedy. So somebody in somebody's family could have Cancer. I don't know, somebody's divine masculine could have Cancer, but it's something about, yeah, a family tragedy. But it takes me back to, yeah, the unexplained freak accident. So I don't know. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have predicted whatever this is. So that could be why people are scared. Or that could be why somebody's scared. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to reach out to somebody, and they could want to spill the tea. But I feel like somebody, like spilling the tea, it's a part of, yeah, like their scheme and their plot. Or somebody, yeah, could be being made, you know what I mean, to, yeah, like spill some tea. It's somebody that's in their darkest hour. Yeah. Somebody, could have been fishing for information, and yeah, they sought out some information, and they could find out some stuff. Yeah. Oh, this is the F around to find out people. So there's some people that, yeah, they've been in the F around and find out energy, and they're about to F around to find out some stuff. About to F around to find out, how God is, you know what I mean? Who God is, what God can do. Yeah. Or what whoever is resonating with this message could do. Because, yeah, you have higher spiritual rank. So with that being said, yeah, you got spiritual pull, pretty much. Yeah, you're operating in your divine purpose, and you have, yeah, divine protection. We got a Capricorn, so you could be a Capricorn and have Capricorn in your chart, or there's a Capricorn involved. There is somebody that thinks that, like, somebody, is like their divine counterpart, but they're not. Like if somebody is your divine counterpart, you know what I mean? Then yeah, like that means you're equally yoked. So why is your life uncontrollable? Why you can't get control of your life and your feelings and your emotions and the people around you? And yeah, somebody definitely is about to receive their flowers. So going back to when I kept picking up, yeah, good job, well done. But be aware of, yeah, we talked about it, yesterday? People, yeah, fake congratulating, false praising somebody. Yeah. Somebody in this situation, yeah, they worship false gods. Or maybe that's what some people said about somebody, but somebody's about to receive their flowers. Somebody's also about to receive their flowers, but not in a good way. Yeah. There is some information that's getting ready to fall in somebody's lap, so yeah, get ready. I feel like whatever this information is that's getting ready to fall in your lap, yeah, keep it to yourself. Yep. There are some people that definitely, yeah, they've been living a lie. Somebody's been trying to prove that somebody's living a lie. Somebody's been trying to prove that somebody, yeah, is a fake divine feminine, fake divine masculine, But whoever this is scheming and plotting, yeah, they've been living a lie. They're in the darkest hour. So with that being said, yeah, somebody could be born in 1992. Something, could have happened in 1992. The year of 1992 could be very significant. But yeah, you are on point. So whatever you predicted, you're on point. Ooh. I feel like the villain, the bad guy is about to be exposed. Or the villains, the bad guys are about to be exposed. But it's not, yeah, it's like what people can see. So it's like, yeah, people's life being uncontrollable and somebody else's life being controlled, being under control. So it's kind of like, yeah, well, who's the villain? Who's the bad guy? Yeah, people being dependent on other people for everything versus somebody being independent. Like, yeah, come on now. So people could be looking at somebody like, well, you mad because, yeah, your life is uncontrollable and they have control of their life. You're mad because, yeah, they're independent and you're codependent. You're mad, yeah. So people could be, yeah, like, looking at somebody like, yeah, nah, you're going to have to explain yourself. Yeah, somebody's about to receive their flowers and somebody's about to receive victory. A victory. Yeah. There's somebody or some people that, yeah, they were operating out of their pride and ego out here when they did whatever they did or whatever they were doing, whatever they was doing. This is draining. Whoever these people are, yeah, they are draining. Or these people, yeah, they definitely could have been trying to, yeah, drain somebody, We got love spell. Somebody could be trying to win somebody back, so they could be trying to do some type of love spell. But when it comes to whatever they're trying to do, voodoo, spell work, hoodoo, whatever they do, somebody has a high spiritual rank out here. So, like, what are they? And this is somebody that belittles somebody's achievements. So, with that being said, like, nah, or these are people. What in the world? But somebody could be scared too because, yeah, like they realize that, yeah, like you on point. So you could have said something to somebody. And somebody, could have belittled you. Or somebody, could have been like, oh, they don't know what they're talking about. Oh, they just making it up. Oh, they just crazy. Yeah, somebody crazy now. Somebody's drained out here. I feel like like whoever this is, yeah, like playing with somebody or think that they playing with somebody, yeah. Somebody's energy is draining the freak out of whoever this is. Wow, somebody could have committed a crime out of passion. So, but it goes back to, yeah, when I picked up, yeah, something in somebody's back bag or backpack, and I kept picking up a GUN. So somebody definitely could be being told to have some type of compassion. Compassion is key. So yeah. Somebody also manipulated some paperwork out here. It could have something to do with a home, because I did pick up on home foreclosure. It could have something to do with anything. It's paperwork. But yeah, somebody has a spiritual ally. So somebody has a spiritual ally, and somebody has a high spiritual rank. But the spiritual ally also has a high spiritual rank as well. Yeah. But there is some truth that's going to be exposed, and it's going to be exposed in a very unconventional way. So somebody is going to expose, tell some type of truth. They want to speak some type of truth. But it's something about somebody scheming and plotting. Yeah. Somebody's quiet as a church mouse. Something about a church. There could be a church involved. But going back to when I picked up, religious. Somebody could be religious, and somebody's into spirituality. But I feel like this spiritual ally is one of the main reasons why, there's some people that are quiet as a church mouse. So we got a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So there's a water sign that's involved. This water sign could have manipulated some paperwork. This spiritual ally also, could be, a water sign, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm also picking up too that somebody could have been being used as a spiritual ally. So the one that they pointed at and said that they were the bully, the one that they targeted, the one that they were talking about behind like their back. But there is a petty Betty that then got beat at their own game, and so they want get back. So be aware. But I feel like this is somebody that's already been trying to get back. That could be the person that could be quiet as a church mouse. But I'm also picking up too that somebody could want to get back because somebody could have exposed some type of truth in an unconventional way. So somebody could be a truth speaker. Somebody could be an intuitive. Somebody could be a seer. So that could be how like some truth has been exposed in an unconventional way. Somebody done passed the test. So somebody was being tested out here. So this is giving me people trying to test somebody, doing everything that they were doing, trying to test somebody. So somebody they want to get back. So they were trying to get back on somebody, and they thought that somebody what was going to try to get back on them or something like that. Somebody didn't get back. But I feel like somebody needs to continue to stay aware, because somebody's scheming and plotting. Somebody just won't stop. Somebody's like a cancer. They just won't go away. Somebody's about to go away. So but there's also a lawyer that definitely could be caught in a web of lies. So there's a lying lawyer, but that's what they get paid to do, is lie. So there could be a lawyer that could be caught in a web of lies. It has something to do with some paperwork, manipulated paperwork. There could be a lawyer, they could have told somebody, like, we're going to use this manipulated paperwork, we're going to win. And somebody's pocket watching out here. So it's something about, people pocket watching, scheming and plotting, pocket watching, wanting money. Whoever this is, their chakras are blocked. So whoever this is, they definitely, they could have been trying to block somebody's chakras. This is somebody that don't want to let go. So they don't want to let go of somebody. They don't want to let go, of, something, that could have happened in the past, They don't want to let go, of the thought of, somebody, walking away or whatever have you. I don't know. Somebody definitely, could have done some type of meditation magic. Somebody, could have been doing, MK ultra, or somebody, yeah, could have been trying to use some type of mind control, you know what I mean, to control some stuff out here. Somebody doesn't want to let go. Somebody wants to keep playing games, yeah. But somebody wants to, yeah, act like that they're not playing games, you know what I mean? To get back at somebody. So be aware. Because whoever this is, yeah, they can't handle the truth. Or something about, yeah, the truth being exposed in a very unconventional way, and somebody, they don't like it. So yeah, somebody done picked up on, somebody's on point, somebody predicted this, somebody done picked up on it, yeah. So there's somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they could be scared to speak up because, yeah, they fear rejection. There's somebody that, yeah, like they want get back. And so, yeah. She thought I was gonna kiss her ass. She must ain't took her meds. So it's somebody in this situation that, yeah, like they thought somebody, you know, was gonna bow down to them. They thought that somebody, yeah, they thought that they were gonna control somebody. Yeah, somebody done found their own voice. So yeah, there's people that can't stand it. And whoever this is, yeah, they're a weak link. Or whoever these people are, yeah, they're a weak link. So whatever's going on, yeah, somebody gotta go anyway. I don't know where they going, but they gotta go. Yeah, goodbye. But whatever, yeah, like spell work or whatever these people are doing, it's no match to somebody. Yeah. Somebody can't handle the truth. So yeah, they start pointing fingers. Or there's a lot of finger pointing that's going on. But yeah, I feel like people know who the weakest link is now. Yeah, somebody can't handle the truth. Somebody weak. Or these are weak-minded people. And then we got family incest. So something about, yeah, family incest. So I don't know. There could be people that could be talking about this family incest. It's a lot going on in this message. There's some incriminating evidence that has been found. And it has something to do with, yeah, a crime being committed out of passion. There could be some incriminating evidence found about, yeah, some family incest. That could be why somebody's quiet as a church mouse. That's why somebody's scared. So it could be a lot of incriminating evidence found. So I feel like people, you know, yeah, somebody wasn't expecting for, yeah, like some evidence to be found. Yeah. We got a Cancer Leo cusper. So yeah, there's a Cancer Leo cusper that's involved. Ooh, we got tax evasion. So somebody manipulated some paperwork out here. There's some incriminating evidence found, and it has something to do with, yeah, tax evasion. I don't know if somebody, you know, yeah, they could have, you know, like try to, you know, make some type of false report against somebody to say that somebody was evading taxes, but somebody passed the test. So somebody was being tested out here in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and somebody passed it. Yeah. Yep. Somebody has a shield of protection around them. It's like somebody, yeah, being protected from all angles, you know? Yep. But I feel like, too, yeah, somebody, you know, like, yeah, like staying protected, you know what I mean? Yeah, that was a blessing. Or, yeah, somebody could realize that, yeah, them staying protected, them staying away from somebody or some people, yeah, it was a blessing in disguise. But there's somebody that feels like that somebody was a blessing in disguise that they fumbled, is what I feel like. But yeah, there's somebody that definitely, yeah, they want to control everything out here. Mind, body, and spirit. I don't know. Somebody weird. Somebody definitely, yeah, could receive an urgent message. Somebody, could have a white collar job or a white collar worker, or be a white collar worker. Somebody definitely could work with paper. Something about inside job. I'm also picking up too the somebody listen to the wrong people. It's always the people that are closest to you. Yep. Somebody could have felt like that somebody wanted to control everything, but somebody was just trying to show them unconditional love. So somebody was trying to tell somebody some stuff that was for their highest good. This person could have crossed somebody, you know what I mean, out of anger, you know what I mean, or out of, they think that they know everything or whatever have you. It's something about, like somebody, getting a taste of their own medicine, or, like somebody getting beat at their own game. Whoever this is, they're arrogant and they're power hungry. Or somebody did something out of arrogance, and because, they're power hungry. We got a passed over family member. So there definitely could be a passed over family member that definitely is a spiritual ally to somebody. But it's also giving me too, like somebody definitely could have tried to do some type of sacrifice, some type of ritual. So, ooh. But going back to, somebody, using graveyard dirt, whatever they use, you know what I mean? Digging up dirt. There goes the passed over family member. Like, I know you just didn't come and disturb me while I was asleep. It's a big backfire on some people out here. We got a Leo, so you could be a Leo or have Leo in your chart. There's a Leo involved. Something about some paperwork, and it has something to do with a passed over family member. But you could be seeing the angel number 555. So there's a big change that's about to take place. We got an uncle, so somebody's uncle is involved. This passed over family member could be an uncle. Or there's some people that are screaming, "Uncle!" I don't know. Somebody could receive an urgent message and it could have something to do with like their uncle. Somebody's a liar though. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Somebody definitely is a fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Somebody's burning down bottom as well. But something about somebody being set on fire. So, we got 10 to 20 years. So somebody, could be facing 10 to 20 years out here. Because there's some incriminating evidence that has been found. Something about somebody committing a crime out of passion. Ooh. Something definitely, could have been hidden from somebody. And it could be for somebody's protection out here. For somebody, it could have something to do with, like a passed over family member. I don't know what is going on. But something about, this family incest. There's some cell phone video evidence, so that could be that incriminating evidence that has been found. So there's some cell phone video evidence of something. I don't know. Somebody chose to follow the crowd, and their excuse is other people are doing it. So, they followed the crowd. Down. You know what I mean? To the clink clink lock. Somebody definitely could be facing 10 to 20 years. There could be some messages that could be being used as evidence as well. So it's something about some cell phone video evidence. This could be emails, text messages, DMs. It's some incriminating evidence that has been found, or it's going to be found. It could have already been found during Aries season. I feel like that there are people, that, yeah, like are realizing too in this situation, because it's multiple people. You know what I mean? These are people, that, yeah, bullied somebody, targeted somebody. Yeah, they did all type of stuff to somebody. They thought life was a game. You know what I mean? Yeah, life is life, and on these people, they can't take the heat. Now they want to scream uncle. All these people, whoever these people are. Yeah, when it came to, yeah, like somebody passing a test, this is like, yeah, like somebody, yeah, protecting themselves, you know what I mean? Yeah, shedding away those unneeded layers, you know what I mean? Realizing that they've already outgrown some stuff. Somebody, yeah, there's people in this situation, they too old to be doing what they doing, but they doing it. Going back to, yeah, gang. Uh-huh. Somebody also, yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could have lied to people to get people to, yeah, like go along with their plan. But it's something about somebody, yeah, wanting to try to manipulate somebody, reach out to somebody, manipulate somebody to go along with their plan. Nah. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Yeah, because somebody definitely, yeah, could have tried to get somebody wrongly convicted of a crime out here. Or there is somebody that, yeah, they were wrongly convicted of a crime. Mm-hmm. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody don't want to let go of something that happened in the past. You know what I mean? Something, that, yeah, like they need, yeah, somebody's holding on to a grudge. But we done already talked about, yeah, the other day, people holding on to grudges, and, yeah, people not forgiving other people. You know what I mean? And then expecting God to forgive them. Yeah, when we read the Lord's Prayer. Uh-huh. Somebody definitely, yeah, somebody could be running in circles. Somebody, yeah, definitely, yeah, could be running laps around some people's heads. Somebody definitely, yeah, has condos up in people's heads. Uh-huh. But somebody's also running circles around these people. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Somebody healed their bloodline. So however somebody healed their bloodline, they healed their bloodline. And somebody is going through an ascension. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to, yeah, like somebody healing their bloodline, yeah, somebody, yeah, breaking generational curse. You know what I mean? Breaking some type of curse. Uh-huh. Not, yeah, carrying on, yeah, like a certain type of legacy. So somebody's family, could be could be into, like street life, criminal life. And somebody, chooses, yeah, to go the other way. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. What else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, somebody's hiding behind a mask. But yeah, their mask is falling off. But it's something about, yeah, hiding behind a mask is giving me, yeah, like a robbery. Uh-huh. So there could be some type of cell phone video evidence, and it has something to do with, yeah, like a robbery. This could be, yeah, the crime that was committed out of passion. Uh-huh. Somebody could be trying to, yeah, like, like reach out to somebody, you know what I mean, and try to, yeah, explain themselves, or try to, yeah, it's giving me too, yeah, like somebody trying to come in and spin the truth to get somebody to go along with some type of plan. But there's some trust that has already been irreparably broken. So yeah, when it comes to whoever this is, yeah, somebody already knows what they're coming for. Yeah, somebody already predicted this. Somebody was on point. Mm-hmm. Yep. Ooh, we got news of tragedy. Somebody's gonna receive some news of tragedy, or yeah, something, could be on the news. But somebody also, yeah, was wrongly convicted of a crime out here. Mm-hmm. There's a two-faced friend that's involved. Somebody's marriage is fraudulent. Somebody could have put somebody in a fraudulent marriage. That could be a part of, like some type of incriminating, evidence. Ooh. But something about, somebody committing a crime out of passion so they can find out some stuff. And it can make somebody snap. Because it's giving me, y'all know the TV show Snapped? Uh-huh. But regardless of what's going on, somebody's being told to keep going because you're almost there. We got a Libra, so you could be a Libra, have Libra in your chart, or there's a Libra involved. We got a mother, so somebody's mother is involved. That could be, the family tragedy that somebody could be going through. Could have something to do with, somebody's mama. Somebody's mama manipulated some paperwork. Somebody's mother could be, like a passed over family member. That could be the spiritual ally. But there is somebody that drives past somebody's house daily. So, I don't know. It's some family members. Somebody's family members. Somebody's first mother last name could start with a Z. I just saw, the robbery. So something about, like somebody trying to get people to go along with the plan as far as, like to rob somebody or something like that. This message is weird. We got drug and alcohol addiction. So somebody definitely could have a drug and alcohol addiction. It's somebody that definitely could be driving past somebody's house on a daily basis. We got sacrifice. So somebody definitely could have been trying to do some type of sacrifice. Oh, the last attack raised the price. It's all type of people out here. Ooh. We got video proof. So it's some type of video proof. Of some stuff. Somebody won't tell the truth to save their soul. So guess what? You are the weakest link. Goodbye. So somebody won't tell the truth to save their soul. So okay. Somebody, somebody could have been, in a message the other day, they have a deadline. This could have something to do with, that message. So somebody could have been told, like, like either you tell the truth to save your soul or else. Somebody, they wanted to be in the F around and find out energy. The divine timing is at play. So, I don't know. Victory is yours. So somebody won't tell the truth to save their soul, so sucks to be them. Somebody definitely, somebody could have been paying strangers to do their dirty work. Somebody definitely, somebody could get fired from a job for doing some type of illegal or criminal activity. Somebody could have a sudden outburst in a public place. Somebody wants a confrontation. Somebody wants confrontation. I don't. Mm. Be aware, yeah, of somebody, yeah, like popping up in somebody's house, because that's what I'm picking up as well. We got the Sagittarius, so yeah, you could be a Sagittarius and have Sagittarius in your chart, but yeah, there's somebody that wants confrontation because yeah, there's incriminating evidence of what they have done, like what or what they've been doing. Yeah, stay emotionally balanced because yeah, there's people that are trying to get in your head. Yeah, they want get back. They want you to. They want you. You know what I mean? To yeah, clap back. They want you. You know what I mean? To get in the energy that you don't have to get in. Like this is weird. Yeah, somebody could do a police report or somebody yeah they want a confrontation and it has something to do with a police report. Something about yeah like somebody getting fired from a job and they're yeah it's reported as to why somebody yeah gets fired from their job. Like people yeah blaming somebody like. But these are people that were bullying somebody. These are people that were targeting somebody. These are people that ride past somebody's house on a daily basis. These are people, that have been doing the most. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So we got charges that have been filed. So there are some charges that have been filed. Yeah, there's a bitter bully. I just seen the bitter bully card. So there's a bully that's bitter. Uh-huh. Yeah, you could be seeing the color red could be significant. Somebody definitely could be seeing red, you know what I mean? So somebody ain't in their right mind. But it's something about, yeah, somebody being in a gang. Somebody could want a confrontation because there could be a legal situation that could be being looked into. For somebody, yeah, there could be somebody, like there's some type of truth that could have been exposed in a very unconventional way, and somebody definitely, yeah, could have like helped, you know what I mean, like to solve a crime. So somebody, could be mad because of it. But somebody definitely, yeah, somebody done did a love spell. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have been using red candles as a part of, yeah, like a love spell. Somebody definitely, yeah, lied on somebody and said that somebody did a love spell out here. But they're, yeah, but somebody is doing spells. Spell work, heavy voodoo, juju, whatever they do. Somebody won't tell the truth to save their soul. So, yeah. We got assault and battery. So somebody, yeah, it's a police report and it has something to do with yeah assault and battery. It's all type of yeah crimes that have been committed out here. Ooh. But yeah, but regardless, yeah, somebody done passed their test. So somebody, again, was being tested in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and yeah, somebody passed the test. Uh-huh. Yeah, we got the spiritual lineup. So yeah, there's some people that are getting spiritually lined up out here. So with that being said, yeah, I feel like that, yeah. There are some people that weren't expecting to be, yeah, standing in that spiritual lineup. So yeah, somebody definitely is being told to continue to protect yourself and your wealth. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. Somebody in the situation, they could have been trying to steal somebody's wealth. You know what I mean? Affect somebody's health. Because your health is your wealth. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Whoever this is, they're living in old memories. They're living in old memories. Somebody's putting up a front. Somebody's putting up a front, you know what I mean? Like they want problems. Or they're putting up a front, you know what I mean? Because they don't want to be looked at as the bad guy, as the villain. But people are already looking at this person as the bad guy, as the villain. Uh-huh. Somebody, could be living in old memories, and they could have something to do with, like somebody being angry. So somebody's anger definitely could lead them to commit a crime, or that's what happened. Somebody committed a crime out of passion, or somebody committed a crime out of passion. Somebody's anger could lead them to commit a crime. Yeah, somebody's uncontrollable out here, and they want to have total control over somebody, like what, or somebody's life, or you know what I mean? Yeah, they want to. I don't know what they doing, but yeah, somebody's healing. Somebody also feels like that somebody's putting up a front. They not healing. They're not. Yeah, somebody is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Somebody is putting up a front like that they're healing, but they're not. Mm-hmm. It's the person that their life is uncontrollable. Yeah, it's whoever it is that operating in their self node. But somebody's also living in old memories, you know what I mean? So somebody, could be living in, like when somebody operated in their self node. Uh-huh. Nah, somebody healed their bloodline. Somebody's healing, you know what I mean? And somebody's helping, like their ancestors to heal. Yep. And somebody's been through a lot to get where they are. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you don't owe anybody an explanation, but it goes back to the beginning of the message. How, how did they do this? How did they go through all of this and they're still standing? How did we do all of this to them? And they're the victorious one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. How did they go through this all their life? You know what I mean? And they're strong and they're, because everything that somebody has gone through in their life, it built character. It built strength. Somebody, has gained wisdom, has gained knowledge. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. They're definitely, are people that, like they want to get close to somebody to get information to use it against somebody. Mm-hmm. Yep. But you can't change people. It's okay to outgrow them. Mm-hmm. So somebody's about to receive a lot of information. Somebody's about to be overloaded with a lot of information. So I feel like somebody just needs to get ready, get ready, get ready. Uh-huh. But whoever these people are, they don't force God's hand. So this is like people wanting to get close to somebody for all the wrong reasons. Mm-hmm. And somebody's a good-hearted person, you know what I mean? We talked about, the virtuous woman, the characteristics of a virtuous woman. So they don't force God's hands. Mm-hmm. And these are like somebody could have been sent, you know what I mean, as a blessing in disguise to some people. And they threw the blessing in the trash. They balled it up like a piece of paper, you know what I mean, stepped on it, you know what I mean, laughed at it, talked about it, all type of stuff. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Whatever somebody or some people are trying to use against somebody, it's actually It's actually, yeah, working in somebody's favor. Uh-huh. And the fact of the matter is, I feel like even though, yeah, whatever these people had been doing, a part of somebody, yeah, like passing their test, somebody still showed these people unconditional love. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We got North Node as the way to go. So, yeah. You've been through a lot to get where you are. Yeah, you operate in your North Node. Don't let these people get you, allow you to operate in your, or get you to operate in your South Node. But I feel like when these people decided, you know what I mean, that, like they were going to try to, get somebody to operate in their South Node, or, after somebody, has been through all they, have been through to get where they are, somebody, has already passed the test, and these people, they still want to keep coming for somebody, or they still want to keep, you know what I mean, doing whatever they're doing to somebody, that's when they force God's hands. Uh-huh. Something about 10 years. Something, could have happened 10 years ago. Or somebody, could be facing 10 to 20 years, robbery. Uh-huh. Ooh. Charges have been filed. So, I don't know. It's a bully. Or it's bullies, Whoever this is, they've been taking losses left and right. Mm-hmm. So that's another reason why people could be trying to, like get close to somebody. Mm-hmm. People are trying to also get close to somebody, to get information to use against somebody. So this is like, to like see how somebody protects themselves. See how somebody moves on a daily basis, you know what I mean? So they could have it, you know what I mean? So like, well, if they can't protect themselves, then, But nah, it's more than just Palo Santos and and candles or whatever, crystals, whatever somebody uses, you know what I mean, to protect themselves. Uh-huh. But something definitely could have been hidden from somebody, you know what I mean? And it could have been, like for their protection. Mm-hmm. It's giving me, information, but it's also giving me too, something, like somebody or some people didn't want somebody to have. Mm-hmm. But I feel like whatever it is that, like they didn't want somebody to have, somebody's gonna get it anyway. That could be really, the straw that broke the camel's back when it comes to, these people forcing God's hand. But somebody, because I keep seeing the death card. So there could be a death that has been hidden. There could be some charges filed, and it has something to do with, a hidden death. Or somebody's been hiding a death, or something about, somebody passing away. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Somebody's just being told, to continue to set goals and follow through. Something about, a child passing away. Mm-hmm. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Somebody could have taken a lie detector test. So after 10 years, somebody, could have taken a lie detector test out here. Mm-hmm. Or somebody, is like a walking lie detector test. People are, yeah, like, they are trying to figure out how somebody knows what, yeah, some stuff. It's because, yeah, people, it's toxic energy lurking. You know what I mean? So why wouldn't somebody pick up on the toxic energy, you know? Somebody don't have to be, you know, yeah, don't have to have a social media platform. Somebody, you know, could just, yeah, somebody could be an energy reader, you know what I mean? Somebody, you know, yeah, could read people like a book. So, yeah, somebody would pick up on, yeah, the toxic energy that's lurking. Mm-hmm. Anything else, Holy Spirit? So, yeah, be aware. Because there could be some type of self-centered conversation that definitely, yeah, could be coming somebody's way. So, but whoever this is, yeah, they done already forced God's hand. So, mm-hmm. This could have something to do with somebody's mother. Keep seeing the mother card. So somebody, yeah, somebody's mother. Mm-hmm. Somebody's friends and co-workers could be involved. Charges have been filed against somebody's friends and co-workers, or something about, yeah, like somebody's friends and co-workers are involved. I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be paying people off so that they don't go public about, yeah, like their criminal activity. Mm-hmm. So, somebody definitely, yeah, could have been doing it for a long time. I feel like if somebody broke, now they can't pay people off. So somebody, so yeah, that could be how, yeah, the truth can be being exposed in a very unconventional way. Somebody, you know, yeah, somebody could have been sending threatening text messages. Yeah, we got an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So yeah, there's the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, somebody's involved in corruption and extortion out here. I don't know. There could be some people that could have been trying to extort somebody. Extorting kids is what I just heard. Extorting family members, or somebody's family members are involved. Yeah, somebody's looking for a scapegoat. Or they thought that they were going to use somebody as a scapegoat. Somebody, you know, has been using, yeah, everything and everybody as a scapegoat. They cannot escape whatever this is. Yeah, for somebody, yeah, whoever these people are, they could have done all of this to try to stop, yeah, a twin flame reunion. Or that's what they're trying to do. Stop, you know, yeah, twin flame reunion. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, something was a blessing in disguise. So, somebody, yeah. I feel like somebody, you know, yeah, chose to go a different way. And that was the blessing in disguise. But it's also giving me too, yeah, like somebody was a blessing in disguise. Yeah. So whatever mission that somebody, you know, yeah, has set out to accomplish, yeah, it's been aborted because the truth has already been exposed. So that's why somebody's scared. I just saw a gossiping mother, so that could be how, yeah, some information got out. Somebody's gossiping mother. Somebody's gossiping mother tells somebody uncle. Somebody uncle tells somebody's cousin. Yeah, buddy. Anything else, Holy Spirit? But I'm also picking up 2. when it comes to yeah, like whoever, you know, like this message is for, like, yeah, you weren't a part of the telephone game, you know what I mean? You weren't part of, you know, the gossiping. Yeah, you found out some information because yeah, your spiritual team brought it to you. They got your back. They gonna let you know what's up. But I feel like yeah, there's some stuff that yeah, like they didn't bring to you because yeah, it was hidden for your protection. So I feel like yeah, when it comes, you know, to yeah, like whoever, you know, like this message is for. I feel like you're just being told, yeah, to continue to pay attention to the red flags. You know what I mean? Continue, you know, to yeah, focus on, you know, like your goals and your dreams, because whoever these people are, yeah, they force God's hand. However they force God's hand is how they force God's hand. And so yeah, with that being said, they did it to you. You didn't ask for them to do it to you. They did it to you. You know what I mean? And I feel like you showed these people unconditional love, and yeah, this is what they did. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high, your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.